So this is my ranking of all 10 of Paul Thomas Anderson's movies. Um, Paul Thomas Anderson is maybe my favorite director. There's another director that could be, because the hot streak is insane, but hasn't been enough time. And that person is Ari Aster. Only 4 films. I don't know if I can say favorite director. Yeah, I mean, kinda, at this point. But, I mean, Paul Thomas Anderson, with the amount of work, I will say off the bat, half of his discography. Half of Paul Thomas Anderson's filmography is 10 out of 10. To start it off, it's Licorice Pizza. This isn't exactly a hot take. I think that the lead actress was perfectly casted. Just absolutely embodied that role. And Philip Seymour Hoffman's son, Cooper Hoffman, I believe is his name. When I watched it, I didn't know that was Philip Seymour Hoffman's son, and I was kind of like, about his performance. Obviously, knowing that doesn't change my opinion, but it adds a little bit of weight, because I mean, I know what that means to Paul Thomas Anderson now as well. But I mean, the movie, like many people say, like not much happens, but like stuff happens at the same time. I don't know, I just didn't get much out of this. It's definitely, out of all of his films, the one that I got the least out of. The one that I want to revisit the least. It had some cool things. I believe I have it as 3.5 stars on Letterboxd, which would be a 7 out of 10 translated. The connection between the two characters, because it's supposed to be kind of a love story, and I also get that it's an age gap. I didn't really catch on to that very much. I guess I just didn't catch on to that on first watch. But I don't know, it just kind of like, my sister has a complaint about movies with two characters just like falling in love just like instantly and stuff, and it just kind of like feeling fake. I felt that with this movie. I just kind of like, it just happened and it wasn't believable very much, and it was kind of felt forced a little. But I could see that being a part of the character and just kind of sporadicness. The movie did the least for me. But next is Inherent Vice. I had started this movie a while ago. I stopped, and then like yesterday I watched it in its entirety, and I had to rewatch the first section a couple times even on this watch. And yeah, I mean, throughout the entire movie I didn't really know what was going on. Who we were, I mean, I kind of got who we were looking for, but I didn't know the whole, what was going on. I was kind of lost throughout the entire movie, but I was still a good amount invested. Josh Brolin was incredible in this. Absolutely freaking killed it. He was hilarious. Joaquin Phoenix, of course, I love to death. The performances were killing it, and so I was entertained the whole way, but I didn't know what was happening. Magnolia is a 3-hour movie, and this is 2.5 hours, and Inherent Vice definitely felt longer. It was more difficult to get through, but it still had me. I mean, I feel like if I give it some more rewatches, it could go up in the rankings a bit. and I could like it a lot more. But right now, I'm lost. I just need more rewatches. Um, I could see myself really liking it, but right now, it's Incoherent Vice. That's how I'm feeling on it. Up next, and there's a bit of a jump because okay, so Incoherent Vice is 4 out of 5, so 8 out of 10. Even though I was completely lost, I still like would not mind watching it again, even though it felt like a bit of a drag. Like the performances and some of the things that happened in it, like are just it just kept me so entertained that I could comfortably give it an 8 out of 10, even though plot wise I'm lost. That's just credit to Paul Thomas Anderson. Love Paul Thomas Anderson. But there is a bit of a jump here. Up next is Hard Eight. Hard Eight, I really like. I want to watch it like right now. It's yeah, it's a really good movie. I like the premise of it. I mean, for his fucking first movie, getting John C. Riley, Philip Baker Hall, and Gwyneth Paltrow is like, what the fuck? And Samuel L. Jackson, and it's like, what? How the fuck did he do this? Like, is Paul Thomas Anderson a nepo baby? Did I not catch that memo? Because how the fuck did he? How? Well, how it? All right. I mean, I think it might have been like early in John C. Riley's career, but like at the same time, there's Gwyneth Paltrow and Philip Baker Hall and Samuel Jackson. Was it all of their first? Like, what? Damn. If so, then that's like crazy fucking luck. Damn. I just love this movie. I like this movie. It's an 8 out of 10 as well. 4 out of 5. Um, but it's just a really good time. It is like this is a low 4 out of 5, low 8 out of 10. It's like sniffing a 7. But this is like a strong 8, bordering on a 9, because it's just like it's a really good time. Up next is One Battle After Another, newest movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a good time. Fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, first time with like it's a long time in the making. Trying to think of an alternate reality where Leonardo DiCaprio was the lead in Boogie Nights. That would have been crazy. I like the universe we're in where we got Mark Wahlberg. It's interesting seeing him in that, but I mean it worked like perfect. So I mean I'm fine with things the way things played out, but damn, One Battle After Another. It's a banger. Yeah, I mean I don't really got too much to say about it, honestly. It's just like, oh my gosh, the soundtrack. I'm pretty sure it was Johnny Greenwood again, but holy shit, music hits a nerve where it like elevates past music and it like just becomes a feeling. But yeah, this movie's a banger. And now for the 3-hour opus, Magnolia. Man, when I this is another one where like I watched the beginning multiple times so I could understand fully what was going on, and I even ended up taking notes just for it to like not correlate with anything in the entire movie. I mean, like, it correlated because like everything's depressing, and it's like a part of the concept and shit. But like, I didn't have to really catch everything that happened at the beginning. But I loved the movie. It was a really good time. Fucking Tom Cruise. Oh my god. I want to watch all of these movies right now. Right now, this second. Holy shit. When that fucking. When the. One is the loneliest number, when that song fucking came on and like the title card hit and everything, oh my god, the feeling of nirvana, the feeling of ecstasy, I got so excited, I felt sick. I knew there was a banger incoming. This one right here is 9 out of 10. One Battle After Another, I gave a 9 out of 10 as well. My fault. It's a lower 9 out of 10. This one's like a solid 9 out of 10. It's creeping up to a 10, but like it didn't quite hit that mark for me. It was incredible. I enjoyed it a lot, but there was some parts where I kind of felt a little not as invested. But holy shit, I mean, all the stories, I need them again. I need to watch this movie again. I wanna experience it again. 3-hour runtime. Goddamn. Yeah, it's just an incredible movie. I wanna watch it again. Up next, I need to check my list. Yeah, that's right. Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights. Now, Boogie Nights and Magnolia, I feel like are definitely being made one after the other. Magnolia after Boogie Nights makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of familiar faces. Bro, cat, what's up? Man, Boogie Nights fucking hits. It's such a good time. This is where the 10 out of 10 start. Mark Wahlberg knocked it out of the freaking park. Burt Reynolds, even though he fucking like didn't like it, he regretted it. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, he gave a great performance. Like, he needs to fucking loosen up, brother. The movie's a fucking masterpiece. But yeah, this is a great time. Incredible movie. Up next is Phantom Thread. Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh my gosh. And even I don't know her name off the top of my head. Vicky Creeps. She was excellent. Yeah, this is an absolutely phenomenal movie. It's hilarious. Oh my god, it's hilarious. It's so elegant. It's such a beautiful story. It's just so incredible. Another one, I just want to watch it right now. And I literally watched it like less than a week ago. Not for the first time, it was like my 4th rewatch. Up next is The Master. The Master. Like, at this point, it's literally just gonna be me saying, this is fucking incredible, this is a masterpiece, this is awesome. I mean, it's to say that, like, what happens on the ship is absurd, and like the teachings and methods, it's like the point. Lancaster Dodd is a man of weird practices and confused methodology, and the relationship that these two have in this film it's incredible to watch. The characters, everything is just perfect. Watching it all unfold. The Master. Oh, man. Such a perfect movie. Another one, I just want to watch it right now. Oh my god. Punch Drunk Love. Man, Adam Sandler. Adam Sandler working with Paul Thomas Anderson. I'm so glad this exists. This whole way I've done very good at avoiding spoilers and really talking about what happens in the movie. So I'm gonna keep it that way. But it's just things that happen in this movie. I love it. This movie's incredible. It's the performance from Adam Sandler taking his, what we know him as being like a quirky comedy house, and like turning it on its back to being like this quirky, awkward dude that doesn't fit in, kind of this different approach at his persona. It was just elegantly crafted, and it's as perfect as it could be. There Will Be Blood, the haunting performance of Daniel Day-Lewis, back at it again. Story of greed, not even greed, just power. Heard the quote before, has oil running through his veins. An incredible performance, incredible character study. Oh man, it's so perfect. And Paul Dano, I love Paul Dano. He did his thing. Paul Thomas Anderson, he got it. Half of these movies are 10 out of 10. Magnolia is nearing a 10 out of 10. Who knows what Inherent Vice will be? This catalog of film is like no other, really. Up next, you can be expecting a Wes Anderson ranking, a Stanley Kubrick ranking, Ari Aster ranking. I could do that. At some point, David Lynch. And yeah,